This is our Sun, 4.57 billion years old and currently burning its hydrogen fuel via nuclear fusion to produce heat and light. In approximately 5.4 billion years later, our Sun will begin to exhaust its hydrogen fuel and nuclear reactions in its core will stop. Without the outward pressure of nuclear reaction to counteract the inward pressure of its own gravity, the core will start to contract, and this will bring additional hydrogen into a zone where the temperature and pressure are adequate to continue fusion, and so fusion continues in the shell above the core. The outer layers of the star will then greatly expand, thus beginning the red giant phase of the star's life. As the star expands, the energy produced in the burning shell of the star is spread over a much larger surface area, resulting in a lower surface temperature and a shift in the star's visible light output towards red. Hence, it becomes a red giant. At the end of our Sun's life, during its red giant phase, gravity due to the mass of material in the outer part of the star takes its inevitable toll on the structure of the star and forces the inner parts to condense and heat up. The high-temperature central regions drive the outer half of the star away in a brisk stellar wind, lasting for a few thousand years. The exposed hot, luminous core emits UV radiation that ionizes the ejected outer layers of the star. This energized shell of nebulous gas then re-radiates the absorbed UV energy at visible frequencies and appears to us as planetary nebula. Sadly, we won't be able to see this magnificent sight, as the Earth will have been swallowed by the Sun when it expands into a red giant. But luckily for us, we have other planetary nebulae in the sky to observe today. Planetary nebulae are visible from Earth because it gives off light due to the radiation of its central star. High-temperature central regions drive the outer half of the star away as gas clouds in a brisk stellar wind. The uncovered remaining core now heats the distant gases by emitting UV radiation. These gas clouds then re-radiate the absorbed UV rays at visible frequencies, and this therefore allows us to spot them from Earth. There is no single observing technique suitable for even the most common ones found in our skies, as planetary nebulae exhibit a range of brightness, size, form and structures. Fortunately, telescopes of even moderate apertures are quite capable of detecting numerous types of planetary nebulae with certain observing techniques. For stars that have advanced to the planetary nebula stage, their spectra has been altered considerably due to the nature of their internal nuclear constitution. The spectra is no longer considered continuous, but instead consists of discrete emission lines, which now determine how the star's light is emitted. The first way to observe them is the using of nebular filters, which are actually a variety of filters that block certain discrete frequencies of light to enable the observation of nebulae even when light pollution is a problem. This technology actually spans a wide range. On the low end are light pollution rejection filters that emit light across a broad range and stop only those bandwidths emitted by street lights, such as by mercury or sodium vapor lights. These are also referred to as broadband filters. However, the LPR filter becomes overwhelmed in locations where there are severe light pollution, and it will help you to see things better from a truly dark side. A true nebular filter stops more light than it emits because nebulae emits their visible light in a very narrow wavelength, so these are designated as narrowband filters. In fact, the same concept is applied to hydrogen alpha filters intended to review solar flares. Some of these are so sensitive that they must be heated to keep the allowed wavelength within a fraction of an angstrom of the correct wavelength. Planetary nebulae play a crucial role in the chemical evolution of the galaxy. They recycle simple elements to the interstellar medium from stars. Also, depending on the mass of the star before it forms a planetary nebula, heavy elements such as carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and calcium are formed due to nucleosynthesis. These heavy elements are crucial to life on Earth today. We can also yield useful information about chemical abundances from planetary nebulae from more distant galaxies, as they are the only objects which can be resolved.
Could you be a teenage idol? Could you be a movie star?